Shalom, shalom. So, just want to vent just a little bit. Met a sister in spirit. Shout out to her. Yahweh has inspired me through her to continue a series that I have not finished. No, not the 10 Commandments, if you may be wondering, but rather the polygamy, the polygamy series that I started. I had to admit to her that I overwhelm myself with a lot of projects and then have a problem with finishing them. That is a bad habit that I need to break. It's very bittersweet because I can get very excited with so many topics, and I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And so anyway, just sitting out here in the parking lot before the library opens up. Sun is shining my way, and the quote that you'll never get a love like your mother's love is very true. My mother endured a lot as a woman before she was a mother. Let me take the mother title out. As a woman, as an individual, she endured a lot. Rest in peace to my father. She was going through separation with him for at least 10 years of my life. I believe they got separated when she was pregnant with me. And just to know that I was raised in such a household with love and gentleness, despite of what she was going through as a woman and a mother of 4 children. And now that I'm out, like, living life on my own, this is not what I asked for. Like, the American lifestyle is go to college, after high school, get a career, and you're out on your own, get married. That's the ideal lifestyle for most Americans. Or just, if it's not marriage, it's just living life on your own, independency, and so forth. When I became in this faith system at the age of 25, that's when I really kind of just, what's the word I'm going for? I had the mindset, like so many other Eastern families, and even families in like South America and stuff like that. There are so many families outside of America who don't leave one another until they're married or they have the means to get up off their feet. For some reason in America, it's just like we have this mindset that you're broke or you're lazy or something like that because you still live with your family. Me personally, again, when I became in this faith system of Israel, I looked at it as I wanted to stay. I began to live, let me put that out there. I began to live with my Israelite mother, who introduced me to the faith system of Yahweh when I was 25. And I began to live with her. And I never looked at it in a negative way because I was like, well, I wasn't married and I'm not married, never been married. And it's like, well, I don't want to seek independence as an Israelite woman because I was afraid of going backwards to my old lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So just to fast forward, here I am now. If anyone is familiar with my testimonies that I have written on my community posts, to videos, excuse me, my mom and I knew we had to move from our house, as our those landlords told us that the house was being sold. So whether that's a month from now, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, you get what I'm saying, just be prepared to move. Okay, so months go down, and September of 2024, the late September 2024, my mom had a stroke, which unfortunately she has suffered from what is called receptive aphasia. So please pray for my mother to continue to recover so she can regain her perfect speech back and regain her perfect walk and pride of Yahweh through his son Yahshua and set apart spirit as one. Hallelujah. My heart goes out to her. She's with my family right now. So yeah, so during that time, I'm moving too fast in this story. So she had a stroke, and of course, when she has the stroke, that's when our landlords informed me, hey, the house just got sold. So my family thought it was best for my mom to stay with family, be more hands to help. I made the decision not to go back to my hometown. I left there for a reason, and it's not to say that I couldn't be who I am there, but maybe it's just personal with me. It's just maybe I'm not ready to be who Yahweh needs me to be there yet. And I feel like that because I'm still growing as an individual, as a woman, as an Israelite woman. So now that I'm on my own, it's like I learned what I learned from my mom as an Israelite. And excuse me, she has passed the mantle down, and I decided, I prayed about it during the time that she was in the hospital, getting rehabilitation services. I was in the midst of just still staying in that state I was at, literally the state. My mom and I were living in North Carolina for about 3 years. So, part of me could have stayed there and, got an apartment. And I had a decent paying job. It wasn't a career, but it was a decent paying job. And I had a plan. So I could have stayed, could have got an apartment there. Eventually I probably would have got a second job, or just would have found a better job, because I felt like my checks would have been getting eat up with a car and rent and stuff like that. But there was this trigger in me, let's compare Moses, let's compare Harriet Tubman. Do you want to continue to be in a comfortable enslavement just because you can? Or are you going to choose the uncomfortable aspect of life because you want freedom, because you want better for yourself? And nobody says anything to me about what I'm going through, as far as me crying out to certain people. But unfortunately, it gives me the mindset that people want to see, not necessarily want to personally see me struggle, but people are traumatized by their past lives to the point where if they went through something, then that next person can go through it as well. I just had a conversation with somebody, and like, this person reminded me of someone so much, and that's what made me just say that a moment ago, because it's like, dang, it's like a lack of sympathy, because they had a lack of sympathy when they were going through certain stuff. So that mantle passes down to that person, and that person is looking at the next generation like, well, I went through this, now you gotta go through it. I wasn't raised like that. My mother, despite all the stuff that she went through as an individual, as a woman on her own, you know, she loved, and she showed humility. She showed an overabundance of care. And she always used to say, charge my head and not my heart if she's ever done anything wrong. And I speak that prayerfully somebody, a special person or people may hear me say that. So if they don't get anything else out of this video, they'll hear that. Charge her head, but not her heart. Have mercy on her for anything that she has done wrong. I don't know why I felt the need to just let that out, but it feels good to talk to another Israelite sister. She's very popular in the music industry as far as set apart music is concerned. I will not reveal her unless she knows she wants to come on and introduce herself on, you know, the comments. That's on, you know, that's if she would like to. I only am saying that so, you know, you all can look at her music and stuff like that. But I've always not, you know, I've sporadically have posted her music on my YouTube community posts, because I love set apart music, and I love to broadcast different set apart believers, whether it's rap, like a form of set apart rap, a form of set apart neo soul, and R&B and stuff like that, Hebrew speaking music and stuff like that. Music is good to the soul. Psalms 150 or 151, and it just says, sing praises to Yah with the harp, with the cymbal, dance. That's the last psalm. Telling him. Anyway, now I'm just talking out loud. It felt good to let that go. A quick update. I know I write a lot, and some people probably are more in tune with listening instead of reading. As far as the updates with me, I did get a part-time job, and I have another interview in a few days. I'm sharing this. I know people say don't share your business all the time, but I'm sharing because it's a testimony, and I'm not afraid of what no witchcraft, because everything Yahweh makes, it comes from him. So any curse, spell, or attack somebody think they're going to do or utter with their thoughts and minds and thoughts, or herbs or whatever, Yahweh made that. So the same way Balaam, the false prophet, he was actually a magician, a warlock. The same way he tried to curse Israel, he couldn't do nothing but bless Israel. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. It's okay to share your testimonies. So I do have another job. I have a job coming on the way. Again, it would help if people could support. I will be traveling every day to different locations, so it would help for gas money. If you could donate, of course, if you desire to give or cannot, bless you, hallelujah. Thank you for even thinking about donating to me, but if you can't, then I understand. So I'm just going to Just keep trying to smile. And I'm listening to Courtney B, and the song Home came on, so check that song out. But it's 15 minutes in this video, and at this point I'ma just let y'all go. I'm turning the car keys off. Y'all can step out the car now. So hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All praises to the Most High Yahweh through his son Yahshua HaMashiach of Israel, through his set apart fiery Shekinah spirit Yahuwah HaKodesh as one. Amen. Shalom and shalom, OK. Early Shabbat shalom. Amen.